For the longest time, spirituality has been tied in with meditation and yoga. But you have always spoken more as a practical yogi, and you've often said that there's no spiritual fluff in the work you do. How do you view this tension between science and spirituality, or science and the occult, and why have you taken the approach that you've taken?
I don't see a tension. I feel science is catching up with what yoga said 15,000 years ago, and we'll give it its time to catch up. Science is baby. And Edison discovered only like 200 years ago, right? What yogis wrote in the text 5,000 years ago, right? Western science is now discovering many things. Like the first brain surgery was done by Sushrita, is recorded in carbon-dated books 5,000 years ago in Sushrita Samhita and other Ayurvedic books. The first Western brain surgery happened, I don't know what, 60 years ago? I don't know. So there's many things. I mean, there's even airplanes and atom bombs and hydrogen bombs and time travel and teleportation. In the yogic texts, science will catch up. We allow it to. Again, these are stories. So you decide which story works for you and accept that. So if the story that no, or unless it's scientifically proven, I will not accept it, works for you, that's fine. But remember that most scientific theories are not proven. Even it's the theory of evolution. It's not the proof of evolution, right? So, of course, there are forces, and these forces are called karma. Gravity is karma of the earth connecting you down to the earth. Genetic growth is the karma of the mango seed. It will never become a mango tree. This is what yogic system calls karma. So, the science always existed. Western science is catching up with yogic science. Both are sciences. So, there's no fight or there's no... I mean, it's perceived by many people who haven't read both sides enough. So, I don't see a fight or a... What's the word you used?
Detention.
I don't see a detention.
No, tension.
I don't see a tension. I see relaxation. Science is catching up.
So why have you chosen the approach of no spiritual fluff in the work you do and more of pragmatism?
Because I'm working with city-based, urban students and clients. So they still have to go to work. They still have to face their boss. They still have to be in a traffic jam. They still have to pay their bills. They still have to deal with marital trouble. They still have to deal with bringing up kids. If I was living in Bali or Goa like I did, or even in Rishikesh or in the Himalayas, it would be different. I would have my ashram and you would come for satsangs. But here, this is what is needed. So that's why my story that I'm telling myself and therefore my immediate community is that I'm a practical yogi, giving you practical tips and ideas based on yogic and tantric teaching. This is my story. So I would say all of us need stories. Make your story magnificent. Like your podcast. It's a magnificent story. You could just have, I don't know, you could just have like some microphone random without the Lego, but you've created a story, right? And that art of storytelling is what adds value to somebody listening to the story.